Hi, my name is Linda. I'm a holistic practitioner and tutor, and more recently, author of my first book, Wakey Wake-Up Rise and Shine. And the reason I'm here to talk to you today is that last year I suffered heart failure. Unbeknown to me, I developed arrhythmia, and when I was admitted to hospital, my heart was racing at 186 beats per minute instead of the usual 60. And they didn't expect me to live the night. It was functioning at 17%. And after a week in hospital, when I was discharged, they basically said to me, okay, come back in 3 weeks and we'll give you cardioversion. I said, oh, what's that? And they said, oh, it's when we put electrodes on you and we bash your heart back into rhythm with their electricity. And I was like, whoa there, horsey. I'm a holistic practitioner and tutor. I'm going to do this naturally, but thanks all the same. And they said, it's impossible. You won't. And I said, just watch me. And that's what I've done, basically. So it wasn't just a question of bringing my heart back into rhythm. That was a key part, don't get me wrong, but another key part was I had to change everything. It turned my life upside down. My physical strength had gone, my social scene disappeared, my energy levels gone, everything that was Linda, everything that was the life, the body that was Linda, suddenly gone. So what did I do? Well, I set about putting myself right. I still don't drink or smoke 10 months later. That was a no. They said if I did, I might just drop down dead. So that was a good enough incentive not to. However, what I also had to do was to dig deep into myself to find out what had caused it in the first place. In doing that, there was an emotional roller coaster, believe you me, and stuff that I didn't think was that much of a big deal. When I was writing about it in the book, my solar plexus tightened up and my heart would go out of rhythm again. But because I'd worked with myself using my holistic practices, using acupressure, which was inspired by my acupuncturist to do on work on myself at home. So I was using Reiki, the balance procedure, affirmations, I was using visualizations, breathing exercises, you name it, I was using it. I was looking on so many video channels like YouTube and Gaia, to name but two, to find out what was going on inside of me so that I could release it. And get this, every time I recognised something and thought, ooh, I need to find out what to do about this, you can bet your bottom dollar I would turn on Gaia or YouTube and it would pop up. I was manifesting like crazy. It was wonderful. And this is part of when you start to listen to your intuition can't wait to talk to you. It wants to talk to you. It is on your side and it wants you to survive, And so it's really important that we listen to ourselves. And if you have any medical condition whatsoever, your body knows what you need. It knows what to do. It knows what not to do. And one of the things I had to manage was, not that I got angry very often. I did get upset by stuff quite a lot, admittedly, but upset like boo-hoo, not crying, but upset about stuff. And I had to change that. I had to change my triggers. I had to work through my triggers, make sure they weren't triggers anymore, and change the way that I reacted to certain stimuli, because this was now the time that I had to rest my heart and make sure that I didn't give myself another lot of heart failure, and also take responsibility for myself. In taking responsibility for my own health and my own well-being, I now feel that I have the tools to manage it. So if ever anything does happen, and let's face it, during lockdown, here I am, 2,500 feet up a mountain living on my own. The nearest village is 10 minutes away. The nearest hospital is half an hour away. So if anything were to happen to me with my precarious medical history, I need to know what to do about it. And not from a medical perspective, but from a holistic perspective. And that's exactly what I do. I manage myself. I have taken responsibility for my health. I know what to do in the event of anything pressing one of my buttons. Strangely, those buttons don't get pressed very often these days, which is amazing. So it's all working. So that's what I wanted to explain to you. This is my book, Wakey Wake-Up Rise and Shine. I hope that you find it inspirational. I hope that it gives you some insights on how to manage yourself in whatever you're going through, and to do it effectively and holistically. And holistically means everything. If you need to take some tablets for a while, then you take them. But don't hand your responsibility over to those tablets in their entirety. It's really important, I feel personally, to take responsibility, because that's why we're here on this planet. We're here to learn and to grow. And why would we fight that? A plant doesn't fight growing. Why would we fight growing? learning about ourselves and releasing the stuff that is causing our body a disease, you know. So if you want to get in touch, I'm on smileinside.co.uk. That's www. And my Facebook page is Smile Inside 13. And of course, you can find my book on Amazon, Wakey Wake-Up Rise and Shine, because that's exactly what I had to do. I had to wake up, smell that coffee, rise and shine. Okay, enjoy.